Good morning, and I hope you're all well. Today is Saturday, March 1st, 2025, and I entitled this Clueless, ? Try this. Oh my God, it's true. You see, there are no shortcuts. There are no shortcuts. Oh, the lighting's gone wacky here for a little while. Let me see if that makes it any better. I don't know. Who cares? Life is just a bowl of cherries. Oh, nearly at the bottom of my coffee. I'll have to be short. 5'6". Okay. Do I do it like a news reporter or do I just stay casual like this? I like casual. Casual's good, isn't it? Oh, okay. The news today. President so-and-so from some other country came to a country that had another president, and they argued in public. This means that we are arguing, and one's being a bully and the other one's still a bully, but he's a bully in a foreign land, so he has to be careful. And then he leaves, and then the bully here kind of smiles wryly and says, I'm in charge. So, that happens, it's happening all the time. But I'm the president, so again, clueless. Who's in charge? I mean, besides me, of course. I have that BBC accent if I want to use it. You want me to use it? Hello, good evening, and welcome. Whilst I was actually making my own cup of coffee this morning, I gave the servants the day off. I realized that some people don't understand that I am in charge. You see, it's all it takes, really. I mean, just tell everybody you're in charge and you're in charge, right? It doesn't matter. And if you want evidence, I can back it up with evidence. Just got to make myself a new Wikipedia page. Yeah. You didn't know? You look it up for facts. You create your own Wikipedia page and put anything you want on it. So there's your evidence. I read on Wikipedia that this person is, and it's like, whatever. Everybody's going to have their own Wikipedia page. Everybody's going to have their own, level of fame and fortune. And see, the problem is, it's the fortune stuff, isn't it? I'm going to buy you off. Here you go. There's some dollars. Yeah, say some stuff in the wiki page. Doesn't matter. Oi, oi, oi. Is this whole world run by pedophiles and perverts? Is it? Or are we being given an ambiguous common enemy again? I mean, here comes the bogeyman. It's Russia. It's China. I mean, that's fine. That's a big country. It's like, whoa, completely faceless. You're not your country. Oi, oi, oi. Most of Europe are going, it's America. It's like, it doesn't matter. It's a faceless entity that you're being told is your enemy. Well, the only enemy you have is yourself. You're not your country. Oh dear. Who gets to fill in the blanks? Like doing a crossword puzzle, and you're like, oh, okay. Oh, they give you a clue. Oh, there's the clue. Oh, that's pretty obvious. Who gets to fill in the blanks? Who gets to fill in those blanks and solid out that page? That page that is the page where you turn to get to the next page, which is also another crossword or another bunch of crossed words. I mean, why is everything so confusing when it can be quite simple? They want they want to confuse enough people so as they're unsure of their own standing, so they don't actually stand for anything. Boom, 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 boom. You say a lot without saying anything, can't you, really? A smile, a smile. Hi, I love you. Love you. Yesterday, in a very small setting, like, handful of people, I saw one person struggling, sort of really, really struggling to be understood, trying really, really hard to put over their feelings without giving away too much about themselves. And I was kind of saddened by it, really, because that person has a command of language that is fairly good, not great, but fairly good. And they were going around and around a personal problem so as not to load up the other person with an excuse or any genuine feelings of sadness. And it's like, oh gosh, that must be so bad. I feel sorry for that person. It's hard to wear your heart on your sleeve because somebody's just going to go, I want to see that. It's a strange expression, wearing a heart on your sleeve. But to be totally honest about your feelings, it's really hard because we all have authentic feelings about everything and about situations and reoccurring relationship issues. And I mean, we all have a plethora of feelings that we can't truly communicate without bringing those feelings back up in ourselves that we didn't want to experience in the first place. But they are authentic feelings, you see, authentic feelings of sadness. It's experiential, but at the same time, You didn't deal with it during the experience, and you're not dealing with it now because you can't talk about it without feeling just, oh, oh, So you have to really work through each of your feelings as you're experiencing them. And that's really tough for anybody. I mean, gosh, some things have so many stages, I mean, even the ones that are explained by brilliant psychologists and psychiatrists, and you know and people who've experienced a great deal of human feelings and emotions. They like, there's supposedly, four or five or whatever, five uh, stages of grief after you lose somebody. Well, losing somebody, what do you mean by losing somebody? Having somebody close to you die? Oh, okay, that's losing somebody. Well, you're already disguising it as by saying you're losing somebody. You're not losing anybody. They're still there. They're always going to be there. So already that's part of the grief cycle, is learning the language of understanding. Your own inner standing is your understanding of your way of dealing with whatever the situation might be. So authentic feelings are often disguised, which, again, back to this little micro conversation between five people or six people, a handful of people, that went on yesterday. Uh, you've either got to talk at length and allow something to flow out, or you got to go straight to the truth. And it's hard to go straight to the truth because it hurts not only you, but the person you're telling the truth to. And a lot of people don't like the truth. They don't, you know, which is why I do a jokey news report. Is I'm trying to lift people's spirits out of the gutter of mainstream propaganda that is not just infiltrated uh, the human psyche in a collective sort of way. It's actually all there all the time, all there all the time, all there all the time. And it's sad because it's hard to ignore. That's the thing. It's like it's hard to actually ignore the stupid game. It is a stupid game, but it's very, very hard to ignore. You turn to your trusted friends and they go, "Oh, did you see what they're trying to do now with the propaganda?" See, you're mentioning it by mentioning it by mentioning it. Oi. It's not all comedy and entertainment, though. I must admit, there's a full spectrum of feelings and emotions that are constantly pulling and pushing you, me, everybody to different reactions. But I try and make action rather than reaction. Um, Although there are situations that are way beyond anybody's scope of controls. Um, your only control is yourself and how you deal with it. So, deal with it, and it's tough sometimes. The things don't go as you planned. Yeah, but what comes up instead can be enjoyed, can be pleasurable, can be fun. Tis a game. Be creative. I think that's the key. I was very excited yesterday to hear about one of my loved ones uh, writing music and inspired by the greatest gift in the world, love. So, yeah, it was wonderful to hear that. And I gave as much positive encouragement as I could without obviously telling them what they should and shouldn't do, which is a really hard thing. It's like, you just encourage. Oh my God, it's lovely. It's beautiful. It's brilliant. Keep going, eh? Yeah. More of that, please. More creativity. Love that. Creative people. All right, that's it. I'm just checking in on this wonderful Saturday, March 1st. All right, 2025. Da, 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 da. Wow. Stuff that comes into my head and goes out again. Right, keeping it short. Love you, love you, love you. Have a brilliant weekend. And I'll probably check in tomorrow. I usually do. All right, lots of love. And try and find that place. It's there, it's in you, all of you. That place where you can just detach. Yeah, detach from the onslaught of ridiculous propaganda. Okay. Live, love life. I love you.